Live. Jay?
Guys, Rich is drunk. I don't want to do this episode.
You were fine with me being drunk. Let's be completely honest here.
You know how he gets.
It was just me dumping my drink literally every fucking where.
was
Almost
like-
ruined
it-
our studio.
Wasn't it like 3 different things? Like you killed the power to our whole studio,
Yeah.
and then a drunken rush to fix that. You spilt your drink.
Yeah.
Oh my god! All over my $1,200 Mac.
Yeah. I'll buy you a new one.
Ugh.
With all my not money.
Oh my god!
I'll just stand on the corner. Somebody's got to be buying what I'm
I
selling.
thought nobody's buying what you're selling.
No, nobody's buying what I'm selling.
Welcome to Drunk Tech Support. I'm Jay.
And I'm Rich.
Yes, you
Apparently, I'm a disaster, and it takes a lot of work to survive being friends with me.
are. This episode's brought to you by Windex.
Windex.
We had to wipe the whole studio down. Each piece of
shit.
equipment. I don't know how this amount of liquid created that much damage.
Well, it was this amount of liquid. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't even the whole thing.
no, it wasn't, because I saved quite a bit, actually.
Christ. So wait, did you catch it as it was spilling?
No, it fell, and then I picked it up. I think it's just the shape of the glass, because it's like, whatever that style is.
And what's in that glass, Rich?
It's the signature brand zero sugar grapefruit drink with a little bit of Round Rock vodka from Round Rock, Texas.
Okay, I lost interest. That was too many words.
Sorry. I was trying to be fancy or something.
Fancy. You're fancy all over the place, Rich.
I was fancy all over the place. Oh my god.
Hi, Mike. Mike says heyo.
Just careful, you pulled a Rich there.
I know. How many times have you spilled your drink on the table?
I mean,
spilled
okay,
a drink?
so just since you've lived here, I've done it twice. 4?
3 or 4 at least.
I think it's twice.
I think the Halloween episode you spilled.
Oh, yeah. That was that ghost cum drink. God damn it. Okay,
God.
so 3 times.
Okay, 3.
But this was by far the worst. Because it got him
I
all
can't-
over important stuff.
Like I came out of my room because I heard you scream.
Yeah. Like, fuck!
Yeah,
Fuck!
I was like, what the hell? Just
Everybody's
happened?
like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even answer.
Ugh.
Uh,
Do you like when I pretended to get electrocuted?
I did.
When I was cleaning. Because
I was actually really sad. I was like, oh my god, are you okay?
I should have played it up.
Yeah.
It spilled and dripped down the back of our
What up,
studio
brother?
table and got all over the outlets.
Yeah.
Our power
Yeah, so we
strips.
have a power strips on the back of the desk. That's our main power for the studio. And then we have 2, one for each of us on each side for the lighting and shit and just random stuff. And it got all over all of them. Like, this one wasn't too bad because I was able to contain it to the end where the switch is.
As I'm lifting up the Mac and the pieces on the table, I noticed previous spills that weren't completely killed. There's like caked up sticky stuff from previous drink spills on that side, not on my side.
We didn't have to go into the details about that.
I just got to get every embarrassing detail out.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, so we're back after our very popular Jeopardy game.
Yeah.
Looking forward to doing that again. We gotta put together some. You know what we should do? We should make like a Google sheet and have people put questions in.
We do have a Discord.
Oh yeah. Just to get some ideas, like maybe not questions, but like suggestions
we have
for
like a show ideas category in our Discord.
Yeah, but I mean like categories for the show.
Andy's never on the Discord.
No,
It's
I
like
think you're right
you,
because
me,
I
Drizzle,
remember
and Mike.
I like tagged him at one point and he didn't respond.
It's not secure enough.
I don't think that's the issue.
It doesn't have self-deleting, encrypted bullshit.
Oh, Mike said it'll only be between him and you, so
What?
that we can still play. Me and Andy.
Oh, that's
and-
true.
yeah.
Wait. Mike can be on an episode if he wants to.
If he wants to.
It doesn't have to be the same people every time.
He says he hates Discord and rarely uses it. I actually agree with Andy.
I've really come to.
It's messy. It makes my ADD go like off the rails. Like I can't focus enough because there's so many servers and like it just drives me crazy. I don't know.
Okay, it's just like a chat with subcategories.
No, I understand it. It's very simple, and I'm just very dumb, I guess.
The Jeopardy episode, we got 90 views
Oh,
in 3 weeks.
all right.
That might be our best performing other than my clickbait.
Yeah.
And the one where you bought views.
You're intentional. I didn't buy any views.
You
What are
bought
talking
views
about?
for that one episode.
Shut up! You're not supposed to talk about it on YouTube. They'll cancel us.
Oh, sorry. It's been past the
Although
10.
it doesn't really matter. I don't focus so much on YouTube anymore. It's all about Twitch. It's where most of our viewers are.
All right, I'll delete the Discord. You know what?
No, don't delete it because I like it.
We can't get.
I like it a lot.
Other than Signal, we can't get one piece of show related like place where everyone can come.
Discord
and, like-
works for that, and I don't want you to stop it.
Okay,
Here's the thing.
It's like we got a
it's a
Facebook,
me
but-
issue.
but nobody uses Facebook.
I use Discord. I step outside of my comfort zone.
Okay,
I do. I paste
we don't
things
have
in
to
there.
talk about shady government stuff, guys. It can be just for the show.
Right.
And
That's
it's
what I want it to be.
It's what the cool kids are doing now. They all have Discords.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, and TikToks.
I'm not getting a TikTok. You run TikTok.
Those perform well. Like that's the only thing we post where we get thousands of views.
Well, make sure when you post something, you post a link to our YouTube or our Twitch
Hey,
stream.
nobody does that. Unless
Is-
there's a
is
link. Unless there's
Twitch-
a link to an OnlyFans, nobody cares about links on.
Well, post a link to your OnlyFans.
Just create an OnlyFans and just
Yeah.
put our show on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
We'll promise nudity, and then I'll just show them a nipple.
Oh my god. I've gotten so good at detecting if it's OnlyFans bait. Like I can scroll through.
Yeah,
Somewhere in,
I'm
like, a
still
split
hung up
second.
on this theory of mine that the openness of Android is making it easier for them to manipulate your feed. Because
That's
we
a really weird
watch
theory.
we watch the same crazy shit. We really do.
But I only send you guys the most retarded stuff I get.
Right, but I watch some of it too. Like sometimes I'm like, "Oh yeah, I saw that already." The only thing I don't do the anime shit, but everything else I pretty much watch myself.
I don't have anybody to pay you. Hello?
Excuse me, ma'am. I have
Hilarious.
Ay ay ay.
Beans. Beans is always funny.
Yeah,
Counting beans.
you should probably change it.
Oh, whoops.
So, anyways, so my theory is that it makes it easier for them to
I
do
won't show up.
to manipulate and control what you're seeing and put more in there. I don't know.
I don't know about that. I think I just watch dumber shit than you guys.
It's entirely
And,
possible. I mean, you do watch a lot more in general, like content.
There's this new fun thing on
Quantity.
Instagram where they it's not like clickbait, but it seems like it's a video about something, and then all of a sudden someone starts screaming the N-word at full
Oh my
volume.
God. Andy said he just saw your Apple sticker.
Oh, no, thank you. Just trying to be one of the,
He also
the cool
said
kids.
he also said he's going to try to make an effort to be on our Discord. So
I like the Discord.
I do too. I really do. And I don't want you to get
Well,
rid
because
of
it's more, it's more open. I like to have more people on the Discord.
Right.
Whereas the Signal group is their little.
Right.
chat.
Yeah, I don't want to bring everybody into the Signal one, but you know,
And he said,
I just realized our chat was like teeny tiny.
I was having trouble reading. I put my glasses on. Andy says
we
the
s-
stream keeps freezing.
Yeah, but that's gone now. He's said it's fine on Twitch. It's a YouTube issue. They're probably using Microsoft.
Why,
Jay.
why do I gotta work at the one company that wasn't affected by that today?
No, I didn't have any impact
No.
either. None.
I blamed a bunch of stuff on it today.
Yeah.
Some guy was like, "Yeah, this maritime website that I use every day is just showing a blank page." I'm like, it's probably part of the outage.
It said it's
Wait.
working fine on YouTube now too.
No. Just blame it on the outage.
Yeah, just blame it on the outage. Yeah, there was a couple of comics I saw today that somebody shared. You shared, I think, maybe, or maybe Mike.
Yeah, I shared it.
I don't know. Anybody's. There was so many memes, so many jokes. It was great.
I love the fucking Microsoft one. The fucking
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
Which I think that's part of that Space Force show
Uh huh.
that I've
It
never
is.
seen. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I watched it.
How is
It
it?
was okay. I see why it got canceled,
Oh,
but it was good enough to watch once. Like,
yeah.
I guess that's my take on it. But
So,
and
you
this isn't even I watched it on its merits. It was legitimately funny, but not funny enough to carry on. So it was like a one season show, one and done.
Like there wasn't enough Big Bang Theory humor.
It's nothing like that.
Bazinga! That's rich.
We were both going for messy hair today, and then I realized my hair's way too short,
I
so
don't know.
can't really do anything with it.
Plus, it's falling out.
Shut up.
That canyon's getting wider every day.
It's actually not widening; it's getting grayer. So there's actually hair here,
also
but you
dye
can't see
it.
it.
Just dye it.
I might.
Dye
I was
your
actually
hair.
thinking of that yesterday, but I was gonna go lighter.
Also, I said just dye the skin underneath. Get a tattoo. I'm serious. It's like those spray hair things.
I almost spit my drink all
Oh
over
my
our
God.
shit.
I would have just quit for the night. I'm done. So anyway, there's a major outage today due to a thing that a lot of companies use. What was the name of it? Rocket ship? Space rock?
CrowdStrike?
CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike. That's a fucking weird name. Isn't CrowdStrike like when you like launch a missile into a crowd in war?
I honestly don't know. I never really thought of that.
Oh, it just sounds like a weird. It's a weird name.
Mike
so-
said you need to lose the phone.
Why?
It's distracting you.
That's how I. That's how
know.
I read the notes. I got the notes on here. That's
know.
all that's in front of me right now.
I didn't get any impact from this thing,
No.
and
I did. You know how I got impacted, Rich?
Hmm.
Couldn't get a fucking Americano today from Starbucks.
Hmm.
They put cones in their drive-thru. I went all the way there just for a coffee.
I don't know how it affected them because I'm pretty sure the last time I saw one of their drive-thrus crashed, it was still Windows XP. So
They're,
how are they affected by this?
Yeah, I have no idea. Their stupid sign is always out of order anyway. When I go to this
Yeah.
Starbucks, it's always like connect HDMI when I when I drive up. So I
The
don't-
bouncing DVD signal.
yeah, I mean, how hard is it? Maybe did it affect credit card systems?
It affected a lot of shit. I don't know.
Yeah. There was a. I put a bunch of stuff about that. There's this cool time lapse because like all the airlines except one of them,
Yeah.
which
Dude,
one of
Meta, their
hell?
entire content moderation system was down because of this.
Meta.
Meta?
People were saying the N word.
All day, apparently.
Oh my god! Wow. There was one airline Southwest maybe, that wasn't affected by this because they still ran Windows 3.1.
Oh my god.
I don't know why I didn't put that in the notes.
That's amazing.
If you click on that link, if you can show that link, there's a.
Oh, and I actually set it up beforehand.
Oh my! Wow.
I know.
I was thinking about this earlier. Like Rich is gonna like. Why is the chat
God
like
damn
all the
it.
way at the bottom?
I did that like a long time ago. Time lapse of flights. There we go.
It's like fucking 9/11.
Whoa. So they just slowly grounded them and then,
Yep.
yeah.
Let me start back up. Can you believe that's
That's
can you
crazy.
believe that's air traffic? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that really is.
How do we not crash planes all the time? Like to coordinate all that
I
shit
know.
is insane.
Because a lot of people spend a lot of time with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I actually set up the secondary scene this week. I actually remembered. I've been trying to do better, and I even, we did a couple of sound checks. I think we're doing good. Something just happened, though. Oh! You want me to switch to the secondary scene so you can vape?
No, that's fine. That's when I noticed I was missing it when you switched scenes. Yes, take a vape.
That's your vape time.
Yeah, so there was a. I don't even like big things. I don't even care about. Like this barely like registered as something I cared about today.
Yeah,
Except when I went to Starbucks.
because it impacted you.
Yeah. But doesn't it feel like we're living through like one disaster? Like,
What was
how
really-
many like life-changing events have we lived through?
Yeah, I actually
Like, in
saw a reel today, and I forgot to share it with the group, but it was literally a guy like
Housing crash.
People were like,
9/11, the fucking war,
do you want to know what's going on in the world? He was like, no, I can't take it anymore. There's too much.
inflation. Yeah. Like it's.
But yeah, I never got impacted. I had even what was surprising is even the vendors I use, and we use a lot of vendors. at
What
work.
is CrowdStrike?
It's a EDR, like
Okay.
an advanced antivirus,
Right.
not an antivirus, but the
Endpoint
newer.
protection.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it till
Really?
today. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. A lot of people use it.
I guess. Damn.
Yeah. They're always emailing me trying to get me to if I can buy it, but
I wish I had like pitched that to my work. I could have got a day off.
I know, right?
Like, hey, it's Microsoft's problem. I don't know.
Yeah.
So they pushed an update, and it was blue screens, right? Everyone's getting
Yeah.
blue screens around the world. There was a viral picture of the Sphere in Vegas with the blue screen.
What
But
really
it was-
blew my mind was
It
the
was
fact.
it was fake. It wasn't real.
Oh.
Let's try and get that out. I don't want to give fake
Sorry.
news, Rich.
Right. What was really weird is like, it's just.
Was today literally Y2K?
No.
Okay.
But what was weird about it was.
But this is what they were saying was going to happen with Y2K. All the computers.
Oh
would
yeah,
crash.
everything would shut down. Yeah, this is like a snippet of what it would have happened.
Well, yeah, it wasn't every computer.
Right. I bet you today's the day that everybody who's still running old systems was happy,
Well, that's what I'm saying. That the whoever's running
and
Windows.
some graybeard asshole sysadmin is like, "See, I was right to keep server 2000 running." Yeah.
We use COBOL.
COBOL. Oh my god.
Um,
but no.
No,
What
yeah.
brought me down?
with the no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm
Well-
doing that thing.
My issue was the whole when I found out about the BitLocker thing.
Yes.
Where there was apparently I mean, you can call it whatever you want. I think it's a backdoor. Yes, it doesn't seem like you can see user data, but the fact that you can access data on an encrypted drive at all is weird to me. Like, I did not know there was this backdoor where you could do safe boot and it would let you get in and edit the boot parameters for the
What is
computer. I shared it with the group earlier. You might not have read it.
I missed it.
Yeah, so like there's a whole let me see if I can find the picture
You
of
can
it.
boot in the safe mode and have unencrypted access to the hard drive.
Yeah, not the whole hard drive, but
You can't see user data.
yeah, but it's still like I would have never known that. Like, it was weird. So here it is. Let me share it. I can do.
Yeah, it makes sense. You boot in
AirDrop.
the safe mode. It doesn't ask for the BitLocker key.
Well, yeah, but shouldn't it?
Shouldn't it?
Really? Shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should at minimum have you log in, I guess.
I guess.
But if your computer needs to be in safe mode, there's probably something wrong with it. So
yeah, but and I guess it's fine if you can't see user data, but I don't know.
I've been having an issue with these fucking Lenovo's, dude. These E14s.
Yeah.
Randomly after a Windows update, the user is prompted for their BitLocker key upon reboot.
Right.
I've seen this happen 4 times now.
Yeah.
To me, it happened today.
It happens actually more often than you think. Like a lot of
Really?
some companies have gotten better, but not all of them.
Well, then we have to give the user their fucking BitLocker key, and that's floating out there after.
Well, it's not going to be the same, right?
I don't know. Does it change?
I'm pretty sure you can cycle them in Azure.
Okay.
I'm like
I wasn't aware of this.
99% sure, but
All I know is I can.
okay. So here's the picture.
All right.
So basically, they tell you to cycle through blue screens until you get to recovery, then go to startup settings and restart. Skip by pressing escape on the BitLocker recovery thing, and then at the second BitLocker recovery thing, hit skip this drive in the bottom right, and then go to command prompt, and then right there you can edit using BCD edit to edit your boot parameters. Add in the safe boot.
So it gives
And
you
then-
access to the boot sector.
You go back and cycle it 2 or 3 times, and then it comes up, and you can delete all the sys files and get yourself back up and running. Because that's really what the fix
see what
is, apparently.
Andy says right there. How can you cycle bit encryption without having to re-encrypt the drive?
I don't know, but I swear to God, there's a function like that in Azure.
I'm pretty sure once it sets up BitLocker, there's the key that gets generated. And that's the key.
I am 99% sure there's a button in your device management in Intune where you can change and cycle your BitLocker keys.
It doesn't do it automatically.
No, you have to do it, but that's what I'm saying. If you have to give it out, push the button and cycle it.
Okay. I don't want to have to give it out.
I'm fairly certain it's BitLocker I'm thinking of. I may be wrong.
Okay.
I'm going to need to look it up now because...
I mean, that makes sense that you can do that if it gets leaked or whatever.
Right.
So wait. If you follow these steps, are you accessing the C drive, or are you just getting access to, like, the boot sector?
Just the EFI sector, I believe.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you can do damage there.
Well, I mean, if there's something to exploit there to get...
Well, I'm sure there is.
Well, you have it tell it to boot a whole different OS and then steal someone's password
I don't know.
or some shit.
It's sketchy.
Okay.
I'm going to have to look this
Rich
up
is
after.
trying to, like, look up
I got to look this up after.
BitLocker
Don't
change.
take that as the gospel because it may not be true.
News.
I swear I
news.
saw a button the other day to rotate the keys, though.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
I'm sure you can. That makes total sense.
I don't know. Maybe it
Maybe
does.
Maybe you just got to
but it actually triggers the decrypt and then the re-encrypt. That's entirely possible.
Maybe it doesn't. You just have to kill the employee.
But if we're talking about hardware encryption, they're just flipping a bit on the drive. It doesn't matter. There's not a process involved. Just turns off and then it turns it back on. They're self-encrypting drives.
I don't know how this shit works.
Anyways,
It's like a
let's just move on to things we know about,
yeah.
like how much Microsoft sucks.
Hey, fuck Microsoft!
I mean, you mess with Jay's coffee, you might as well just give up. Like
I was so pissed.
he was.
I had to bring my daughter to. Actually, I came home as soon as I opened the door. I screamed, "Fuck Microsoft!" I think Mike told me because I was like, "Wait, is Starbucks affected by?" Because that Starbucks I go to, they close at like 4:00.
Yeah, yeah. There's no Starbucks.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's
I need coffee in the
crazy.
evening sometimes.
I don't understand it at all in general, but Starbucks is the worst about it. But coffee shops are supposed to be open 24/7. Like, that's what you do in the middle of the night. You're like, hey, I'm going to get a coffee because I got to stay up later to work, or
That's like
'cause I'm on a road trip.
Like
or,
Dunkin's mentality.
I guess. But I grew up with Dunkin's, damn it.
Dunkin's, bro. I want to go to Dunkin's at 3 a.m. Get my half and half. Vanilla bullshit. What do you get?
Not a half and half.
I thought you got like a vanilla, half sugar, half cream.
No. I don't get any sugar in any coffee, ever.
Americanos, because I'm a man.
I do use creamer sometimes.
With Splenda.
But,
I use stevia in my
yeah,
coffee.
see, I don't use anything.
I need it like slightly sweet.
Yeah, that's weird.
Weird, that's weird.
And
Rich wrote, because Jay doesn't know how to make coffee at home. Okay. What I do, I came home and made coffee.
Yeah, but you bitched about it the whole time.
I was pissed. I drove all the way out there. I had to deal with traffic and the stoplights and shit.
Yeah,
And then I had to turn around and bring my daughter to work. So
Oh, yeah.
I made the decision. I'm like, I'm not going to wait till 6. I'm going to go out and get my coffee.
And you drove for nothing.
And I drove for nothing.
That
God damn it.
sucks.
But, yeah. So,
I mean, is there an official fix yet? Like, I know a lot of people are releasing these, boot up and
well, stuff
safe mode and delete the sys files.
Yeah, then they just.
But was that an official
roll back.
fix yet?
No, I haven't heard of a fix.
Oh.
Just a lot of people bitching.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And I'm on a bunch of mailing lists at work for, like, other area IT folks in my industry. And, like, all day it was just emails back and forth of people that were impacted. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to do my inventory in peace.
Damn.
Yeah. Inventory sucks.
Oh, I know.
But anyway. So,
Currently dealing with an inventory crisis at my work
Oh, yeah?
because we don't have all the computers in Intune.
Right.
We have old Windows 10 machines with local accounts. And my boss wants everything, like, inventoried.
Right.
And I'm like, I can't do that. I have a sheet. I have, like, a spreadsheet from we dumped Log Me In before we got done using it. So I have this super old sheet of all the computers. He's like,
But
well,
a
import.
lot's changed.
He's like, import that into Freshdesk. And then he's like, see if you can connect Intune into Freshdesk. So now we have these overlapping duplicates from what's in Tune and what was on the paper.
Oh, Lord.
And there's a bunch of... It's such a mess, dude. I got to get him a list by August of what we have.
There's a script you could run, I bet. They're all managed somehow, right?
Well, yeah, there's
Even if they have a local account?
Kaseya through the Thrive, the MSP company, they have
Make
them
your
all.
MSP do it. Just be like, I need a list of every computer you manage. They
We
have
have-
to be able to provide
I
that.
mean, we have that. He wants to know, like, the warranty data.
Yeah, but once you tell them you want all that data for the computers, and you'll get the serial numbers, and then you can.
Yeah, if they can get the serial numbers, that could work. Because then we can run that against.
See, we started
Lenovo.
using Landsweeper at my work.
Oh, I've used that.
So nice because
Yeah.
the warranty info is right there.
Yeah,
Like,
because
so
it
nice.
pulls the serial and
Yeah.
they can check it. Okay.
Okay, so CrowdStrike fixed the problem, but anybody that got the update file still has to be done by hand through the safe mode issue.
Wah, wah. Wow.
Well, Microsoft sucks, but it didn't affect us much.
At all.
You're inconvenienced about coffee.
Slightly.
So we're lucky, but I actually was going to mention inventory. I learned today or yesterday that my inventory. So my asset management system has a verification part. Once a year, you're supposed to verify things are physically there. So
Right.
you go in and you hit verify, and so that's what I'm doing this month, trying to get everything inventoried. And I learned there's a way through integration from my asset management system to Intune that when a computer touches my network and checks in, it can mark it as verified, so I don't have to physically do it.
Wait, but then you don't know if it's actually physically.
It
there.
touched my network. It must be on.
Okay. You don't have any VPN users or anything?
We do, but I have a list of them. They're all very controlled. There's only
Okay.
about 4 people that actually use it, so
Well, that's smart.
yeah, it's nice because that saves me from like the biggest one is my Chromebooks. I have so many of them, and if I don't have to physically verify those, shit.
Shit. Yeah.
So Jay, can we move on to some lighter topics? Like
Someone tried to assassinate the ex-president of the United States.
not that. That's not uplifting. That's sad.
Oh. What do we want to talk about then?
Our road trip.
Road trip.
We're gonna stream from the road. It's gonna be great. So
It's gonna be awful. Rich is gonna be in a rush the whole time. He's like, I gotta get back by the 19th.
I am not gonna.
My
be in a
boss
rush.
isn't even.
I don't even know if I
My boss
have.
isn't gonna authorize this time.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's been approved. I was telling my wife, I've been working for 26 years, and never have I had my vacation questioned.
Just tell him
ever.
gotta fuck off. This ain't McDonald's.
Well,
All right.
you know me.
Yeah.
sucker to the
Kiss
man.
ass. How's that going? Has anything come of that?
Nothing, because nobody works in the summertime. So, like, I literally,
Your
like, I
boss is
never
not
see
working?
people in the office. They're like work from home and stuff. Like,
Oh.
I go in shorts and a t-shirt every day because there's
Yeah,
literally
but it's like your
nobody there.
boss. Like, you don't have like a one-on-one occasionally with them.
So I'm in transition to a new boss, and it's the new boss's
Right.
thing, and they don't have any one-on-one scheduled yet. So,
Ew.
yeah, so I'm kind of in
That's stupid.
transitional period.
Yeah.
and-
Remember, I had that boss that kept rescheduling that one-on-one. and
Yeah.
I never got it. I left the company.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Anyways, so I think we've landed on
Road trip.
we're gonna program the Stream Deck to allow
You want
us
to give an
to
overview
control...
first? What we're doing? We're gonna.
Oh well,
We want to stream or record our whole trip, which should be a 35-hour drive if we drive straight.
we're gonna do both. We're gonna stream and record. I'm gonna record, and then we're also going to stream occasionally when we feel like
Oh,
interacting.
yeah, we have our phones and shit too.
What about
So
them?
we can. I mean, we can like stream locally, like points of interest, because you're gonna have all these lockdown
Yeah.
cameras. I don't know. Like,
But
what if we just did a stream marathon? Just stream the whole trip.
I don't know.
People
about
might
that.
be able to watch us die live, crash.
No, let's not do that. That's scary.
We're gonna be carrying a trailer, some
No, I
unknown
wanna-
quantity trailer.
I actually want to do based on like where we have good signal. I don't want to be fighting with, choppiness and shit like
I
that.
want to go on the mountain and get stuck in the snow.
That's why we'll record locally.
Get eaten by mountain lions.
Okay. I'll bring you to the mountains.
Are we? So you're mapping out a path so we are in civilized areas.
No, well, occasionally we have to drive through the middle of the country, which there's no population areas. Like Utah, there's like 2 big cities, and they're not very big.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
it's a whole lot of nothing.
Well, we'll also be recording locally, so if anything interesting happens,
Yeah.
we can
The
edit
good
it.
stuff we can keep local, and we could do the phones, and like we set up our iPhone here, where we
Yeah.
integrate it.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be
So we
good.
just bring in the studio with us.
Yeah, basically, like not the whole studio, but the computer, the Stream Deck, and our. I'm thinking.
We have our mics. Just have our mics.
Well, I was thinking of our
That's-
portable mics that we use for coffee talk.
Oh, for the iPhone?
Yeah.
How will that work with the computer? Oh, because it's got
Oh.
lightning, right?
No, it doesn't. Shit.
This doesn't have lightning?
Nope.
There's no like adapter.
That is a failure, isn't it? Oh, maybe there is an adapter to get it USB-C.
Yeah, because the like Apple first gen pencil has an adapter,
Oh.
so you can plug in. And so you can plug lightning into it, and that converts it. What the hell is it converted to?
It converts it to another Lightning. It's a butt connector.
Yeah. No, so that won't work.
No. We'll have to think through this. But anyways, microphones, computer, Stream Deck, and that's it. I already have a TV in the car.
Yeah.
We talked about maybe doing a second screen, and I got a hotspot built into the car.
What I want is Google Map showing our location,
Oh, yeah.
and then
definitely.
like a dash cam showing our forward facing, and maybe just another camera facing us.
Yeah.
We don't need to have like one on each. Like it doesn't have to be crazy.
Just let me set it up.
Let's set up like a long pole with one camera looking down at the car, so we can like drive in like third person mode, like a GTA. That'd be awesome.
It would be horrific. I would never do that.
There's a lag. Oh no!
There's a lag. I'm going off a mountain.
It's like driving a
Oh
Tesla.
my God.
You see the fucking lag on those Teslas?
Yeah.
The Cybertruck. The guy's
Yeah.
like, and the wheels like.
Well, it's that fly-by-wire, right? Like, it's all computer
I
controlled.
think we've
now.
talked about
Yeah.
this. I you guys like seem like you would get a Tesla if you
Oh,
could.
no. I want to get a Rivian. I've already decided. I've been
I
watching
haven't
them.
seen those.
The Rivian Adventure RS1,
Is that the ones with the oval?
but I want the Max version that can do like 410 miles.
Is that the one with the oval headlights and the bar going through them? Yeah, I see those on the island.
So sexy.
Mm.
But the Adventure Max, all black, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But
The more I look at Teslas, the more they're like a joke.
like we've talked about trading in the van because it's the only vehicle we have that has a large payment that would be close to what a Rivian would cost us,
Yeah.
So it would be less of a increase in our bills, but
Yeah.
it's still very expensive and out of my reach for right now. But
So as I'm looking
they're
at
gorgeous.
do they have physical buttons and like mechanical steering and stuff? What?
Andy says well, someday he will unapologetically have a Cybertruck.
Good luck switching gears with those McDonald's burger timers. Those fucking capacitive That's so dude, there's certain things that need to be mechanical so you can feel them without having to take your eyes
Isn't
off
that, like
of the road.
The goal of the EV is
To drive itself, so you don't
make
have
it so the computer
Yeah.
takes care of everything.
Even when Star Trek: The Next Generation came out and they introduced touchscreens before it ever existed,
Right.
I was like, that's retarded because the ship is constantly shaking
Yeah.
and there's no tactile. There's something about tactile buttons, direct connection to your steering wheels.
Do you have a check on your own bias, like making sure you're not just old? Because I have to ask myself that sometimes.
day,
Well,
the
I-
windows were
like-
connected to a knob you turned. Actually, my current car
Like
does
I'm
that.
just like
Do it
it's,
sound like
it's a
you're old?
conversation I have to have with myself sometimes. Like, oh, maybe I'm just old. Let me look back at this. And Mike says he likes how you don't realize that everything is already computerized and not mechanical.
No, I know. Your fucking steering isn't though.
You got power steering. I mean, it falls back to
If
regular.
I want to turn my high beams on, I go click. I don't go on my giant tablet, take my eyes off the road, and go,
well,
high beam menu.
high beams aren't a thing anymore in newer
You know
cars.
what I mean?
They just turn
You
on.
know what I'm trying to say?
They just turn on automatically, though.
Did you see BMW is making that feature a subscription?
Yes, we talked about it on the show. There's like
No, we talked about
a bunch,
the heated seats.
and
But I just saw a commercial recently for fucking automatic headlights that know to turn to dim when a car is approaching. It's a subscription.
Oh my god,
Dude.
Andy
You don't
says,
know how many episodes we bitch about subscriptions? I was listening to like 149.
we talked about doing the subscription Dystopia 3.
Yeah. Well, I was listening to episode 149 today, and I was like, this could have been a subscription dystopia episode.
Yeah.
It should just be a segment.
But it wasn't that bad yet back then. Like,
No.
it's just starting to get intolerable.
We were talking about like Netflix and all the
Yeah.
companies and stuff, and that we were even talking about torrenting making a comeback.
Oh
Back
yeah,
then. Back then.
Andy says this episode is fantastic.
Great. Well, that's gonna be a subscription if you want to see the rest. It's $5.99 a month. Should we just go subscription?
We
Let's just
actually
give
joked
up.
about this not too long ago.
Did we?
Yeah. Oh my
Guys,
god.
I don't trust computers. Computers crash.
Can
I
you-
know that cars have been very, very computerized, but still, when I step on the gas, there's a cable that pulls the throttle that makes my car go.
Right.
There's not step on the gas, computer does some computing, and then some fucking.
But there's a
valve
lot
opens.
of computing that backs that up too now.
No, there is, but I
It's
can tell
not-
this 2016 car.
Well, your car is like a base model, like
My 2006
like roll up
Cobalt.
windows.
Yeah, is power nothing. It's got a computer in it. I know that, but my 2016 car feels different. I step on the gas, it doesn't immediately accelerate.
That's weird.
There's like a delay. I don't know if it's computerized or whatever. Maybe I need to bring it to a mechanic.
Probably a
But
it's probably something to do with the fuel injection system.
well, it's not like my car is a carburetor. It's fuel
Fuel
injected.
injection, yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like I'm one of those like
Mike says gas cable goes to the computer first.
ugh.
Why don't you?
Anyway.
Why don't we just move on and you can bestow on us your knowledge of Grindr? Because I'm really looking forward to this.
Bro, so I was in like Milwaukee while the RNC was going on, the Republican National Convention, and fucking Grindr wouldn't work at all. I was trying to find dicks and I couldn't. The app didn't work.
Wait, did it go down because too many Republicans were using it?
That's
Is that
what
what
that's
happened?
what they're getting at.
Oh my god.
It seems like there is a video. Somebody posted a video. They're in the National Convention, swiping through Grindr, and it's like 0 feet away, 0 feet away,
Oh
0
my
feet away,
God.
0 feet away. There it is, right there, 0 feet away. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Not to get political, but it's just ridiculous. Republicans, how fucking like
Oh my god.
contradictory they are. They love.
Well, we one of the things I put on our notes was that
They
our
like
country was-
boys,
our
but God
country was
forbid if
cooked.
you want to like a boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're always do as we say, not as we do.
Right.
But I thought that was hilarious.
We were talking about how our country was cooked, and I don't want to get political on the show,
Cooked, bro.
but shit's crazy. Like,
I don't even want to look at the news anymore. man.
yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I just
I'm like-
stopped watching it.
I'm like,
like-
what? That's what I was getting at. Like, it seems like horrible events are like spiraling, getting
Yeah.
faster, closer
Like, one
together.
right after another.
It's like, are we gonna? We're witnessing the downfall of our society in real time. You'll never get an opportunity like this
You'll
again.
never be able to take astronomy photos either. I said this.
What are we, speed topics?
No. I just saw it and I got angry. I'm so angry about this because I said this years ago when he said, I'm putting 30,000 satellites into space.
Yeah.
I was like, that's going to fuck up our vision to the heavens. Like, I can't see stars and galaxies and shit if there's a satellite in the way.
So now, if you scroll down, it shows how many satellites are currently like
1,400.
There's
But that's a
literally-
fraction of what he's putting.
Oh, he's still putting them. They're still going
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So so if you do astrology, they use time lapse to
Right.
take detailed photos of the
'Cause-
sky.
Yeah, so they can capture as much of the light
Yeah.
as possible.
But you have these Starlinks that cover like every inch of the sky, flying across like every other minute. That's screwing up photography. You get these streaks.
Yeah.
And they're only going to get worse as
Because
you
they're
put.
moving, so their light is going to be in a different place every time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then now, people do like some photography tricks. You can use algorithms to like you can actually get a schedule so you know when they're going to pass over, so you can stop your camera.
Yes, Mike, we know how big space is. The issue here is more for the time lapse that you have to have.
Wait, what is?
He said, "Do you realize
Do you know
how
how big fucking space is?
Yes, but
This
but
is
the
close
problem
to the
is
Earth.
When they're doing astrophotography, they do a very long exposure
Okay,
over hours to
Dude.
get all the light.
my favorite thing back in the day was when I had my first GPS phone was to get the ISS data,
Yeah,
and it would tell you when it's going to pass overhead.
right. I
And so
have
you
an app
run
for that,
outside,
too.
you hold your camera, you find where it's going to be, and then you see this like this
Back.
bright light just streak across the sky.
Yeah.
It's so fast.
Yeah.
And that's the space station. But now the Starlink satellites are so low in orbit or too high in orbit.
No, they're
so
low in orbit.
somewhere in orbit.
Low Earth orbit.
No, but they're positioned so where the sun can still bounce off of them. Even though the sun's down,
Right.
because that's the best time to take photography of the stars.
Uh,
So they're too high up, and the sun's still hitting them,
Gotcha.
even though it's dark out, and they're shining bright white.
So it's like as if the moon. It's best to take astrophotography during the new moon because there's no moonlight to screw up the picture.
Yeah,
Same
And so,
same concept, but
I don't know. They could lower the orbit so where the sun's not actually affecting. They actually looked at painting.
if they lower the orbit,